Hello everyone. In this video I am going to cover three remaining topics of the first session, create and apply styles in the document. So in my last video I have already covered these topics. So these three paragraphs as well as these all the different type of styles I have already explained in my last video. Thereafter in this video I will start from this topic, applying styles. In the applying styles, this topic you will learn how to apply the styles on the paragraph or on the text. So actually there are two methods of applying the styles that we already have in the style and formatting window. So this is the first method. We can directly use style and formatting window to apply the style on the paragraph or on the text. And second method is we can use the fill format mode also. This option we are getting in style and formatting window only. So by using fill format mode option also we can apply a style on the paragraph or on the text. So these are the two methods. So one by one we will see how we are using these two methods to apply style on the paragraph and on the text. Now moving to the next topic. So next topic is create new custom style. So you have seen in the last video that we have many styles in each category. For example, in the paragraph styles category we have a long list of the styles. So those styles we are getting from the software, but as per our requirement we can create the new styles also. So in this topic you will understand the method to create the new style. So there are two methods of creating the new style. One is creating a new style from the selection. This is the one method, and second one is dragging and dropping to create a style. So two methods are there in creating a new style. So one by one we will see the methods for creating the new style. Now next one is third topic of this video will be modifying styles. Means one style is there already in the style and formatting window, but I want to do some changes in that style. So that is modifying style. So in modifying styles we are actually changing our style set of format. So that is modifying style. So two methods are there in modifying styles also. First one is updating a style from a selection, and second one is load or copy styles from another document or template. So one by one we will see these two methods also. So these three topics will be covered today: how we can apply the style, second one is how we can create a new style, and the third one is how we can modify an existing style. So just to explain all these three topics, I will use Openoffice software, and in the Openoffice software I am going to use Openoffice Writer, and there I will use one document just to explain you all these three topics practically. So now moving to the Openoffice Writer software. So now Openoffice Writer software I have opened, and in this software one document I have opened, and name of this document is testing.odt. So just when we move on the title bar, then in the left hand side of the title bar we are getting testing.odt. So testing is the name of this file, odt is the extension, and Openoffice Writer is the application or software that we are using. Now so here the first topic that I'm going to explain practically here is the apply style. So how can we apply the style? So there are two methods to apply the style. So one by one I will explain both the two methods. So now first is using the style and formatting window. So how can we apply the style on the paragraph and on the text? So method is different for both the two. So first of all I am going to explain how we can apply the style on the paragraph by using style and formatting window. So for that, first of all I am going to open style and formatting window. So for that we have to use F11 function key. So when I clicked on the F11 function key, so now in the right hand side of the window I am getting a style and formatting window. Now what I want to do, I want to change the format of this, or I want to change the style of this complete paragraph. So I am just highlighting it. So I want to change the style of this complete paragraph by using the style. So for that I have to click somewhere on this paragraph. So I have just clicked on the second line virus word of the paragraph, and now thereafter I have to click on the paragraph styles because I am going to apply one paragraph style on this paragraph. So that's why I have clicked on the paragraph styles, and thereafter in this paragraph styles I want to apply sample para style on this paragraph. So I'm just moving down, and thereafter sample para style I'm getting here. So I have to click twice on the sample para style. So as I click twice on the sample para style, I'm getting the complete format that is mentioned in the sample para style on this paragraph. So in this way we can use the style and formatting window to apply the style on the paragraph. Now next one is when we are applying the style on the word or on the text by using style and formatting window. In that case the method is a little bit different. So for example, I want to apply the style on this word computer of this statement. So for that, first of all I have to highlight or I have to select the computer word. Thereafter I have to move to the characters style, and here as I want to apply sample style on this computer word, so I have to click twice on it. So now you can see as I click twice on the sample style, we are able to see changes in the computer word. So in this way we can use a style and formatting window to apply a style on the paragraph and on the text. Now one more method is there to apply a style on the paragraph and on the text. So that is fill format mode. So now I am going to show you how we can use fill format mode to apply a style on our paragraph and text. So first of all, I am going to change the format of this complete paragraph by using fill format mode. So for that, what I have to do, first of all I have to move to the paragraph styles, and here in the paragraph styles I am going to select one style that is already there. So I am going to apply the sample para 1 style on this paragraph by using fill format mode. So first of all I clicked on it, single click. Thereafter I clicked on the fill format mode, and thereafter I have to click somewhere on this paragraph. So now you can notice the change on this paragraph. So I'm just telling the procedure again. First of all, I clicked on the paragraph style. Thereafter I selected one style from the list of the paragraph styles. By clicking once, we are selecting the style. Then click on the fill format mode, and thereafter click on the paragraph somewhere, and thereafter the complete format of that style will come on the paragraph. So in this way we can use fill format mode to apply the style on the paragraph. Now still you can notice that this fill format mode is active. So to deactivate the fill format mode now, because suppose a style I have applied, now I want to do something else, so I have to deactivate this fill format mode. So how can we do it? Either we can click on the fill format mode option, or we can use escape key also. So for example, I am using escape key of the keyboard. So now you can see this fill format mode got deactivated, and now we can do something else on our document. So in this way we can apply the style by using fill format mode on the paragraph. Now next is I am going to use fill format mode to apply the style on the text. So for example, I want to apply a style on this computer word by using fill format mode. So for that, what I have to do, first of all I have to click on the character styles, and thereafter one style I will select. So for example, I am selecting this sample one style. I want to apply the sample one style on computer word, so this is selected. Then I am clicking on the fill format mode, and thereafter I have to drag this cursor on the word. So as I drag the cursor on the word, so you can notice change in the word. And again, now I want to deactivate this fill format mode, so I'm clicking or I'm just pressing escape key of the keyboard. So here you can see that the format of this computer word got changed. So just telling again that whenever we are applying the styles on the text or on the paragraph or on the content of the document, so in that case we have two methods. First method is we can use style and formatting window, and second method is we can use fill format mode. So whenever we are using the style and formatting window, first of all what we have to do, we have to click on the paragraph somewhere, or we have to select the text. Thereafter click on the category of the style, and thereafter select that particular style, but just click twice on it, and thereafter as you click twice on it, that particular style will come, or that particular style format will come on the paragraph and on the text. So in this way you can use the style and formatting window to apply style on the paragraph and on the text. Now when we are using fill format mode to apply the style, in that case first of all we have to do what? We have to open the category of the style, thereafter select the style by clicking once, thereafter click on the fill format mode, and if you are applying paragraph style, then click somewhere once only on the paragraph, and if you are applying character style, in that case you have to drag the mouse pointer over the text. So in this way this first topic got over. Now I am moving to the next topic. Now next topic is how can we create new styles. So here you can see that in the paragraph style these are the styles available already. In the same manner in the character styles also this is a list of the styles available. But now suppose I don't want to use these styles, I want to apply some other formatting on my text or on the paragraph. So in that case we have to create our own style. So as we have to create our own style, so how to create the own style, that you will learn in this topic. So there are two methods of creating the new styles. First method is what? We have to use the selection, and second one is what? We can go for the drag and drop also. So there are two methods of creating the styles. First one is we can use a selection, and second one we can go for the drag and drop method. So first of all, now here I am going to explain this method, creating a new style from a selection. So from the selection, how can we create the new style? So for example, I want to create one new style, and name of that new style is what? Example 1. And this example 1 is the type of character style. So in the character style category, I want to create one new style, and that style is example 1. Now format, set of formats of that style is what? That font face I want Algerian, font size 18 point, font color red, as well as I want to underline the text also. So this is the set of formats I want to provide to the example 1 styles. So now how this will be done? So now I'm just showing you how we can use the selection method to create this style example 1 in the character style category. So for that what we have to do, first of all, as this text is available for this work, so first of all we have to select some text in the document, and thereafter just apply the complete format that is given here on this selected text. So for example, font face I want Algerian, so I am selecting the Algerian font face from here. After that, font size I want 18 points, so I am selecting 18 points font size from here. Then font color I want red, so I am just selecting the red color from this. And after that, next I want what? I want to underline my text also, so I am just clicking on the U. So here you can see that this computer word I selected, and after the selection of the computer word, I have applied these all four formatting: Algerian, 18 point, font size, color red, and I have underlined the text also. So this complete format I have applied on this word computer. So this first step got over here. Now next step will be what? We have to move to the style and formatting window, and now this style example 1, this example 1 style I want to create in character styles category. Okay, just click on the character styles category, and thereafter move to the last option that is available there, that is new style from selection. So when you click on the new styles from selection, one list will come here, and you have to select the first option, that is new style from selection. So when I click on it, this window I am getting create a style, and here now just give name to your style. So I am just giving name to this style, that is what? Example 1. So example 1 name to the style I have given, and thereafter now I am clicking on the OK option. So now you can see in the character styles category we are getting this style, that is example 1. Now I want to check that this example 1 that I have created, this is a new style I have created. Now this style is completely getting this format or not. So just to check it, I am going to apply this example 1 style on my this word maintenance. So this maintenance word is selected, we are here, and now I am just going to click twice on the example 1. So now you can notice that we are getting the same set of formats on the maintenance word also by using the example 1 style. So in this way we can create the style by using the selection method. So whenever we are creating the new style by using selection method, in that case what are the steps that we have to follow? So first of all we have to select some text in the document, and thereafter we have to apply these all formats on that particular text that we have selected. After that we have to select one category of the style that in which we want to create the new style. So for example, in this case I wanted to create the new style in the character styles category. So first of all I selected the character styles category, and thereafter click on this option, and when you click on this option you have to click on new styles from selection, and thereafter give name to the style here, and then click on the OK option. And as you click on the OK option, the style new style that you created will come in that particular category that you selected from here, and thereafter with the complete set of formats. Now moving to the next method. Now next method is how can we create the new styles by using drag and drop method. This is also almost like the previous procedure only, but little bit difference is there, that here we have to use drag and drop. How? I'm just showing you. Now this time the task is what, that I have to create again one new style in the character style category, and this style that I have to create new one is, its name is example2, and the set of formats for the example2 style will be what, that font face I want Blackadder ITC, font size I want 16 points, font color I want blue, and thereafter I want to apply this italic option also on the example2 style. So for this what will I do? So first of all, again the first step will be same. Select some text in the document, thereafter just apply the complete formatting on this selected text. So for first one is what, that font face I want Blackadder ITC, so I have to select the font face Blackadder ITC from this list. So Blackadder ITC is here, so this is selected. Now after this I want font size 16 points, so font size I'm increasing from here, so 16 point. Now you can see. Now third one is what, I want blue color for my font, so I'm just selecting blue color, so that is selected now, and I want to apply italic option, so I'm clicking on it. So now you can see this complete format I have applied on this computer word. Now thereafter again you have to select the category of the styles in which you want to create the new style. So as I want to create the new style in the character style, so that's why I have to select here character styles, and thereafter just bring your mouse pointer on the selected word, and thereafter click left mouse button, and thereafter drag this text somewhere in the style and formatting window. As I dropped it there on the style and formatting window, then again I'm getting the same list, and I'm going to give example name to this style example 2, and thereafter I'm clicking on the OK option. So as I clicked on the OK option, now you can see in the character styles category we are getting one new style, and that is example2. Now I'm going to check that this example2 is containing the complete format that I mentioned here or not. So again I'm going to select here one word, so I'm just selecting this word maintenance, and I'm going to apply this example2 style on the maintenance word. So this is selected, and thereafter in the character styles category I'm just going to click twice on the example2, and now you can see the change, and here you can notice that this got select, this is already selected maintenance, and here on the formatting toolbar you can notice the font type is what, or font style is what, Blackadder ITC, font size is 16 point, and italic got underlined, and the font color is what, blue. So in this way, by using the drag and drop method, we can create the new styles. Now moving to the next topic. Now next topic is what, modifying styles. Modifying styles means what, that if we want to do changes in already created styles, so that is what modifying styles. Okay, for example, that here I created one style that is example2, and in the example2, for example, the font size is 16 point. When I created the example2 style, that time the font size that I mentioned in this style was 16 point, but I want to change the font size, and in place of 16 point I want font size 12 points only. So that is what, that whenever we are doing changes in the created style, so that is called modifying styles. So how can we modify the styles? So again two methods are there for modifying the styles. First method is updating a style from a selection, this is the first method, and second method is loading styles from a template or document. So one by one, just understand both the two methods. So first one is updating a style from a selection. So how this will be done? So for that one example I have considered here. Now what is the example? You can see here that what I want to do, example 1. Now in the previous topic only you have seen that I created one example 1 style. So now in the example 1 style, you can see I'm moving to it. So in the example 1 style, you can see these are the formats that I mentioned: font face Algerian, font size 18 point, color red, and I have to underline the text. So this set of formats I mentioned in the example 1 style when I created this style. But now what I want to do, in the example 1 style that I have already created in the character styles category, now I want this format in place of that format. But now I want Arial. Okay, font color also I have changed, font size also I have changed, as well as I have changed the format, this format also. So now I want example 1 style that already is there in the character styles category, but with this format. So for that, what I have to do, so as the name of the method is what, selection method, so I have to do the selection. How? Again, we will use the previous little bit method. First of all, select the word and apply this complete format on this word. So I'm just selecting Arial font face, font size is 14. Thereafter, font color I am going to select from here, and that is green. So I got it here. So green font color, and I have to make it italic, so I just clicked on it. So now you can see that I have applied these all 4 formats on this computer word. After that, next step will be what? Just move to the style and formatting window, and in the style and formatting window select that style, but just click once only on that style. So as I want to update or modify example 1 style, so I click once only on the example 1 style, and thereafter just move to this option, that is new styles from selection, and just click on this down arrow. When you click on this down arrow, you will get 3 options here, but here this time we have to use update styles option. So just click on the update styles option, and thereafter whatever changes you mentioned here, or whatever format you mentioned here, that complete format now has come on the example 1 style. Now if you want to see, I am going to show you here. So I am going to apply now example 1 style on the maintenance word. So this word is selected, and thereafter I am just going to click twice. So now you can notice the word maintenance and the format of the maintenance word and the computer word, both are identical. It means we have changed the set of format of the example 1 style, and now the set of format in the example 1 style is that format that we applied on the computer word. So now in this way we can modify the style. So first method, for method to change the set of format of the style you have seen. Now next is what? Loading styles from a template or document. So here what is happening in this case, that if this example 2 is one style that is available in the character styles category in our testing.odt document. Now this example 2 style is available in another document also. Now what I want, that this example 2 style of this document I want to replace by the example 2 style of the other document. So what will happen in this example 2 style, I will get the set of format that I have mentioned in other document style. So how this can be done? So I am just first of all showing you one thing, that this example 2, how right now it is working. So for example, that what I have selected, and I am going to apply this example 2 style on on that word. So now you can see that this time this example 2 style of testing.odt document is working in this manner. Now I am moving to the another document. Now this is the other document, and you can notice the title bar in the extreme left of the title bar, untitled 1.odt is written. So for this document name is what? Untitled 1.odt. And now I am going to open style and formatting window of this document. So now it is on the screen, and I am just clicking on the character styles. So in the character styles you can notice here also one style is there, and that style is example 2. Now just see here how this example to style is working. So I'm just writing the name of the subject, information technology. So here this subject name I have written information technology, and now I am going to apply this example to style on this information technology. So now you can notice that the example to style here is providing this in this way set of format to this word. So you can notice that in example to style, the font face is Snap ICT, the font size is 15, and here the color is what, magenta. So this we are getting in example 2 of Untitled 1. Now what I want to do, that testing.odt example 2 I want to replace by this Untitled 1.odt document example 2. So how this can be done, that I'm going to show you. So I'm just again going back to the testing.odt document. So now you can notice the title bar that here it is testing.odt. So now we are on the testing.odt. Now how to replace testing.odt example 2 style by the Untitled 1.odt example 2 style. So that I'm going to show you. So how this can be done. So for this we have to click on this load styles option, and when we click on the load styles option, one window will come here, load styles, and here we have to click on text because we are going to replace one character style. So we have to click on the text option and then click on the override. So because of this override option, that Untitled 1 example 2 style will replace testing example 2 style, and thereafter we have to click on this from file. So when I'm clicking on the from file, one window will get open, and here I have to select that Untitled 1 document. So when I'm clicking on it, now our work got over, and now you can notice the change. I'm just showing you one more time. I'm selecting this time computer word. We are on the testing.odt, but I am selecting example 2 style, and when I'm clicking twice on it, so now you can notice the change. So here what we have done, this example 2 style of testing.odt document I have replaced by example 2 style of Untitled 1 document. So here this example 2, the complete set of format we have changed, and this change we have done from the other document style. So this is the last topic, and in this way also we can modify our styles. So here now this video I am ending, and in the next video I will start the next topic of digital documentation unit.